Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Miami. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And seeing where the Nuggets are, they're getting the recognition they deserve. Jumping into the 5 spot, they've shown they're one of the elite teams in the league. On a good night, they can beat anybody.
So here's Miami's starting group. The post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the 2. And for the Nuggets, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown.
Here we go.
Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Watson in at the small forward. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
Out to the wing. Here's Larson. Has to Ware. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Powell for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now Jokic, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Count the basket.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
Back to Mitchell. And the officials call a traveling violation. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Larson. Outside, Adebayo. Powell for 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too. That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray against Mitchell. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ware. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
The Heat trail by 6. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
taking a look here at some stats for Gordon. He had a strong showing last season. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you can't downplay the importance of good size off the bench.
Space invader, a big guy who simply holds his ground and makes opponents work around him. That's good stuff.
Denver on D. Mitchell passes to Powell. They could use a bucket. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Brown. The teardrop falls in.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Ware. Here's Powell. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Jokic.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Murray. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Powell, following the score by Jamal Murray. Powell inside. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Nuggets.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Now here's Murray. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Sacramento. Now here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Larson, and the layup falls.
He could have walked to the basket.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Watson. Back to Gordon. Now here's Murray. Covered by Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Fires top of the key. That shot missing.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Murray left side. Pass to Jokic. And the turnover again by Denver. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Jokic is 3rd.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Murray against Mitchell. In the corner, Powell with it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Powell's got 6.
For a high-volume three-point shooter, Powell is quite effective and efficient.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. trying to get something going. They get the rebound. Jokic uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6. The Heat have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
And here's Watson after the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Jokic finds Murray. On the wing, Gordon. He's guarded by Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Murray. And Ware pulls it down.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Here's Larson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To the right side. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Powell. And now a 3-point Miami lead. Here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Jokic with the screen on Adebayo. To the wing on the left. Clock at 4. And Jokic gets it to go.
Is there anything he doesn't do? Great awareness by Jokic there.
Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. Adebayo with the screen on Murray. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points: off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
The Nuggets trail by 3. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kev. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you, Kevin.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Here's Pickett. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Nice assist there. Typically attacking with the scoring move. This time Wiggins attacks with the pass.
The The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. Brown sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Valanciunas. Picked him clean. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Johnson outside. Pass to Pickett. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time, and they pick up 2. Now Powell. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Adebayo. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nicely executed play there. The pass on target, and Wiggins with the explosive finish.
The Nuggets trail by 7, and after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Here's Powell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Ware kicks to Wiggins. They set the pick. Driving the lane. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Adebayo.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Pickett. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
A pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Good on both. The Heat leading by 5. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jonas. Jacks up a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Jonas. He's covered by Murray. Jaquez against Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jonas. He's covered by Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. The Heat shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Jonas, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Bruce Brown, who's checked in for Denver. And he makes the first, but misses the second. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Valanciunas sets a screen for Brown. Inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, Norman Powell. He's been the guy making things happen for the Heat. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Fontecchio. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Smith. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Brown with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a nice take and make by Murray, a scoring guard with tremendous skills and confidence.
Defensive foul.
Clark, taking a minute to talk Jamal Murray here, a talented guard who's had to battle a variety of injuries.
Yeah, when he's been healthy, he's been dynamic and almost unstoppable as a scorer. And, you know, sometimes the injuries show up, and that's part of the landscape of being a pro athlete at times. I know it's been frustrating for him, but he continues to persist and persevere, which is a credit to him. But when he's healthy, boy, he's a special and clutch shot maker. On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Wiggins. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Clippers.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by Miami. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Murray, good. Murray's got 11.
Murray using the mid-range, an effective shot for a good penetrator like Jamal. He's a natural scorer.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. From 13, rebounded by Valanciunas. The Nuggets leading by 3. High, arcing shot. Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Fontecchio passes to Jokic. Here's Jonas. Off target with his 3. And here is Murray. 11 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Screened by Valanciunas. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Jonas. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets, number 1.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
Johnson kicks to Valanciunas, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Adebayo. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Valanciunas with the ball. Brown feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there beautifully.
Jaquez outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Jaquez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Hardaway is screen on Jaquez. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment now to see the stats for Murray. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Over in the corner, Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hardaway against Wiggins. Murray dishes to Hardaway. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Brown. Elbow shot is on the way. Second chance shot. Too easy inside from Jokic.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Murray. The Heat getting the bucket. Pass to Jokic. Now Brown. Back to Jokic. Over Adebayo. Jaquez with the rebound.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Up top, Adebayo. It's stolen by Brown. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Back to Mitchell. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
They were in the top 10 in terms of fewest turnovers. Really good passing and ball handling group that they had last season.
Hey, Greg, their ranking and opponent's scoring average shows just how focused they were on defense. They were willing to grind out wins when they had to. And the Nuggets making a change here. Tyson's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Khalil Ware's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Wiggins, left side. Lays it up off the glass. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Now here's Murray. He's got 11. Pass to Tyson. And here's Jokic. He's defended by Ware. The power of Jokic. Wow.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
And so here is Miami. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Norman Powell's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Ware kicks to Powell. To the wing right side. Pass to Larson. 6 on the shot clock. Deflects the pass.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Brown the pass to Watson. Deep 2 from Murray. Here's Jokic. Jokic with the toughness on the glass.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Adebayo high post. He's against Gordon. Adebayo kicks to Ware. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Denver making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. That one misses for Ware. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And Miami has possession. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Adebayo down low. He's against Gordon. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Brown. Larson with the rebound. Miami trailing. Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. Pass to Larson. And here's Adebayo. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Hardaway. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Hardaway, it's blocked. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Out left to the wing. Hardaway against Powell. Pass to Adebayo. Now Powell. Now here's Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Jokic. He's coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Jokic is third.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Johnson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat trail by 3. Powell down low. He's covered by Watson.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Powell outside. Adebayo the screen. Can they get it? And Adebayo throws it down.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
1:46 left in the first half. Pass to Watson. Outside Gordon. Now Jokic. Watson for 3. A rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 1. So they take the lead. Powell's got 12.
Hey, when you have the experience Powell has as a shooter, it's all natural. You don't even think about it. You just let it fly.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Johnson outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate. .59 seconds left in the first half.
Powell against Johnson. Stolen by Gordon. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Adebayo against Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the layup. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Powell on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Count that bucket. 8 points for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
By the way, that's a two-pointer. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about a shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
When I look at Miami, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Heading back to the Heat for a moment, they're right in the middle of a highly contested battle.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through the net, you could see their confidence growing. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
The Nuggets trail. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. Now here's Gordon. He has yet to score. Now Powell. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
Pass to Brown. And here's Watson. Down low, 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Murray's got the game tied up here for Denver. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Mitchell passes to Pop. Here's Larson. Ware with it. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Ware's got 10.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Jokic. 14 points for him. Brown the pass to Watson. Jokic high post. Denver needs to get off his shot for the lead. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Mitchell. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Murray surveying the D. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Here's Larson. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
He's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he averaged 18 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Murray against Mitchell. Now, here's Jokic, guarded closely. Murray outside. And another miss by Denver.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Murray against Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. Mitchell's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Here's Gordon. He's guarded by Adebayo. Now Brown. And again, Denver no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Gordon outside, and Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Murray against Mitchell. Pass to Powell. To the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Powell's got his 6th assist on the night. Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
First in assists, and they were also #1 in our league in terms of fast break points. This team was all about pace, attacking on every possession.
And their assist numbers tell you all you need to know about the kind of team they were. They played unselfish basketball at its best. Here's Gordon, still scoreless. Now Watson, outside for Murray, 6 to shoot. Over Mitchell. Murray, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Outside Gordon. Murray, a screen on Adebayo. Back to Murray. Pass to Watson. Denver passing it around. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Will it go? It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Here's Ware. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Watson inside. Fouls there. A nice shot by Brown.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by Miami.
Here's Adebayo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Here's Murray. He's got 13. Crosses over. Gordon with no one around. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
You can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Pass to Larson. Outside, Adebayo. To the left side wing. Foul for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Watson, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The Heat leading by 8. Mitchell dishes to Powell. Back to Mitchell. Left side, Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from way outside. It's not going to go for him. Murray with the defensive effort.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Gordon finds Watson. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Look, when the defense leaves the mid-range open like that, you've got to punish them, or they'll keep letting you shoot it.
Here's Larson. Covered by Brown. Here's Adebayo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Adebayo's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Murray. 16 points for him. To the left wing. Here's Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Mitchell with it. Watson's there. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Powell outside. Offensive rebound. Ware, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Gordon. The Heat getting the bucket. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Watson.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, speaking fast, I can roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Holmes checked in. Johnson comes in for Peyton Watson. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Christian Brown. And it's Brown in for Jamal Murray. Then for the Heat, Nikola Jokic is checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Jaime Jaquez in for Bam Adebayo. Mitchell against Brown. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hardaway passes to Brown. Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Brown finds Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Denver passing it around. It's rebounded by Jokic. The Heat leading by 10. Powell left side. Jaquez outside. This one for three. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one. Johnson outside. Brown outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got his third assist on the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. A minute 42 left in the third. And he gets the bucket. Mitchell's got 6 points.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
And here is Brown. Scoreless thus far. Outside Hardaway. Johnson sets the screen for Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Pass to Larson. Jaquez with the ball. Back to Powell. Takes the three. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just the Nuggets trail by 7. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Six on the shot clock. Brown outside. That three off the mark. The Heat leading by 7. Now, here's Mitchell. 6 points for him. Over to the left wing. Larson, no good. Now, here's Jokic. Tight defense on him. To the middle. And so it's Miami, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. In the post, it's Jokic and Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Fontecchio. And it's Jaquez in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Jaquez. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That's his first foul.
Boy, they're playing very smart and efficient basketball this half. Not a single turnover.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Murray outside. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Valanciunas.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Murray against Hawkins. Brown with a screen on Hawkins. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. With the tip. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Hawkins. To the inside. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Murray outside. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Hawkins with the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And sends Jaime Hawkins to the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Hawkins. Hardaway, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
11 feet away. Misses off the right eye. The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray down low. He's covered by Fontecchio.
Tracking him a real chore. Murray very active, constantly on the move.
At the line for your Nuggets, Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
Free throw good, Murray.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Jokic, he's checked in for Valanciunas. The Heat also with a sub. Ware's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them. And so here is Miami. They've led by as many as 14 points. Hawkins outside. Pass to Ware. Down low. Here's Fontecchio. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. A 12-point game. Hardaway with a wide-open look. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night. third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. Has to wear. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray, no good. Valanciunas with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wiggins, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Brown. Now Jokic. Clock at 6. Fades. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Inside, it's deflected. Brown against Wiggins. And Adebayo sends it back.
Oh, great instincts from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
Jaquez the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jaquez. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And here is Murray. Jokic with it. Pass to Hardaway. Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. Puts up a deep 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And so Miami again turning it over. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Friday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. But then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's a contest that I'm keeping an eye on. Early on, you love to see games like that one, which should be full of interesting matchups.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Peyton Watson comes in for Hardaway. And Christian Brown subbed in for Bruce Brown.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Powell the pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night.
For him, it's not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W. Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
The Heat leading by 13. Powell dishes to Ware, right wing. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Jokic.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Pass to Brown. And it goes down 2 points.
Brown's a solid shooter, but a lot of his points come inside the painted area.
For Miami, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Back to Mitchell. Gordon against Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And it's Jokic missing. Miami's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Powell down low. Watson's there. Powell, that's good.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Jokic with the screen on Mitchell. Murray kicks to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Larson. Pass to Ware. Out to Powell. There's the screen from 11 feet away. And that one hits back iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Watson for three. Jokic. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Powell. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Murray against Mitchell. Murray down low. Brown the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
And Allie, thanks so much. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 13-point lead. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Powell. He's covered by Watson. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Ware kicks to Powell. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. Down by 15.
Timeout.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Now Gordon. Outside Murray. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Adebayo.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Brown. Outside Gordon. Now Jokic. The 19-foot shot. It's deflected, and so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Just 5 on the clock. 12-footer. Gets it.
Jokic showing you the benefits of that work in the weight room. Muscling right through the defender.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Now here's Powell. Here's Adebayo. Jokic pulls it down. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And I love what they accomplished here tonight. Made the plays they had to, and that's why they'll go up 1-0 in their season series against the Nuggets.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Bam Adebayo.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And taken away by Brown. All alone. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir. 13-point lead. And here's Smith. .29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And Denver has possession, following the score by Miami. They set the pick. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 6. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.